Okay, well, it looks like I didn't bring the right page home. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the error analysis, and then I will post the next video tomorrow. So let's start with this. This is number 1, and it's asking us to look at the error and to figure out what they did so that we can correct it. So this is a net for a cube, and they're telling us that this net is made up of 4 squares. If we draw our cube out, we can see, even though that's not a very pretty cube, that there are more than 4 sides to this cube. So for the net, we have to have side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. We have to have a bottom and we have to have a top. So when we draw that out, our net actually has 5 squares. So we're going to have the bottom square. You'll have a top square, a side square, another side square, another bottom square, and then a 5th square as the top. So here's our bottom. Here, Emma, sorry, she wants to help. Side, 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 and side. Okay. So that is number 1. So they do not have 4 squares, they have 5. Okay. So here is number 2. Number 2 says, describe what the net for a square pyramid looks like. Draw an example. So a square pyramid is going to have the base of it as a square. So the net for a square pyramid is not made up of one triangle. It is made up of a square. So we're going to start with that. And if we were to make it a pyramid, we're going to have a triangle on top. Basically, we're going to have all these sides are going to be a triangle. I don't know if you can see that very well. It doesn't look very good. Okay, so if we drew it out, we're going to have a triangle, a square with a triangle here, a triangle here, a triangle here, and a triangle here. Okay, my drawings are not very good. Right. Pretty much this net down here is the answer for number 2. So the net for a triangular prism is made up of 1 square and 4 triangles, and that would be incorrect. We want it to have a triangular bottom or base, and then we want the prism is going to be sort of look like this. Emma, sorry, where we have another triangle at the bottom, and we've got this. So, wow, that's really ugly. Okay, let me see if I can fix that a little bit. So we had a picture of it actually on our homework. Emma, back up. And it looked like this. Let's see, like a tent. So if you guys can remember that, that's sort of how it looked. Again, my drawings are not very good. So this is going to be a rectangle for one side, for the bottom, a rectangle for a side, and a rectangle for another side. And at the base ends, we're going to have 2 triangles. Okay? This is the shape we're going for almost. So this is the net for a triangular prism is made up of 1 rectangle and 4 triangles. And that is not correct. You can see that we just made it over here. So we need 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. So we're going to have a rectangle, and another rectangle, and then we have the triangles at either end. Okay, and that is how that one's going to go.